Eat when you can, sleep when you can, pee when you can. Does this sound familiar? This phrase is a war cry for busy physician moms who barely have time to sit, let alone warm up food or find a bathroom. It is also a perfect catchphrase for describing scarcity mindset for physicians. This mindset is indoctrinated in medical students from the moment they set foot in a hospital, and it goes far beyond medical training. It's woven in the fabric of who physicians are and blends seamlessly with the slew of parental responsibilities. The scarcity mindset is a belief that resources and time are limited and won't meet our needs. It often leads to feelings of inadequacy and competition or exhaustion. That there is a way out, there is a counterbalance, and it's time to put this war cry to rest and feel better. And this is today's topic. Join me and find the full transcript and more resources for physician moms at inspiredmommds.com/26. You're listening to Inspired Mom MDs with host Cindy Van Prague, helping physician moms take back control and prioritize what matters most so they thrive in private practice and at home. Hi there, and thank you for joining me today. I remember sitting in the OR looking at a video screen as my urology surgeon maneuvered a videoscope in a patient's bladder. This bladder looked different than normal. My surgeon explained that the wall was overstretched and damaged due to urinary retention. I sat there, legs crossed, as I was ignoring the fact that I had to run to the restroom for at least a few hours now. I sure hoped my bladder wall wasn't getting damaged at that very moment. The thought of what my own poor bladder was dealing with was too much to worry about. I didn't have an option. As an anesthesiologist, I couldn't jump up and run to the bathroom. I wouldn't have time between cases either unless I rushed an already fast process of dropping the current patient to recovery, prepping my room, and meeting with the next patient. And then I evaluate that patient and develop a plan and mitigate risk factors and comfort them on one of their most stressful days. I do all of this and I step through the doors on time for the next case. So what were my strategies? What are my strategies? Well, that's simple. Fluid restriction. I can't drink water unless I want to be tortured with the urge to use a bathroom, and that distracts me from doing my job well. Okay, follow me a little further here. I do worry about the possible consequences of not keeping hydrated and using the bathroom. It could lead to dehydration and exhaustion and increased risk of kidney stones or infection. And after looking at that video screen, maybe I have a sad damaged bladder wall. What I didn't have was time to meet my basic needs. This contributed to my scarcity mindset, and it was hard to break. Even when life slowed down a bit, I still found myself waiting just to use a bathroom. This mindset encompasses much more than physiological needs. It relates to Dr. Moms too. The scarcity mindset for physicians is a psychological state where your gut instinct tells you that resources or opportunities or time are limited and insufficient. You don't have enough of something, fill in your blank. You don't have enough what to meet your basic needs or goals. And why does our brain fall for this? Well, it is conditioned to think this way because of several factors, and this happens with many high-achieving people. But there are some unique to physicians, and here are several examples of that. There are limited resources. Time, money, staff, or equipment is just insufficient to meet demands. There's a fear of loss, the loss of losing patients or opportunities or your professional standing, which can drive this scarcity mindset. There's a comparison and competition aspect. So physicians may constantly compare themselves to peers, and they may feel inadequate or behind. The medical profession is highly competitive, and it leads to the need to outperform others. Another example is perfectionism. The pressure to be perfect can create a sense of scarcity, as it can be difficult to really achieve perfection in every situation. There's a fear of failure. The fear of making mistakes or not meeting expectations can contribute to the mindset. There's overwork. Physicians may feel compelled to work excessive hours or meet excessive demands, and then that leads to burnout. And then there's just not having time to eat. Many days, I would just eat what was offered in the OR or physician's lounge, and often that would be sandwiches or chips or pizza or nothing. So prevalent is a scarcity mindset that I could fill a book with stories on each of these topics. In fact, I can see a whole encyclopedia set full of stories, like a book for each subheading above. Scarcity mindset is second nature, indoctrinated, and it's holding mom docs back from living healthy lives. It manifests as burnout and stress and decreased job satisfaction. The mindset of not enough continues even when there is enough. So next I'll talk about how to extract yourself from this thought pattern and provide some strategies to implement a healthier mindset. Are you ready? You can counterbalance a scarcity mindset with an abundance mindset. This, for a physician mom, is a belief that there are enough resources and opportunities and time to meet personal and professional goals. Success is not a zero-sum game. It's about believing in unlimited potential and your ability to tap into that. It's a shift away from the focus on limitations or competition or fear of loss and all those examples I just mentioned. Think of your life as a garden. With a scarcity mindset, you're focusing on the weeds and the bare patches. With an abundance mindset, you're nurturing the flowers and you're celebrating the growth and greenery. You also show more gratitude for what you have rather than focusing on what you lack. This means you're paying attention to the positive ways to make your day a little better. Now, gratitude also helps zero in on the flowers and, the positive aspects of life. And with a more optimistic outlook, you're better equipped to navigate challenges and seize opportunities. For me, I had to change my definition of success. I used to feel that having more responsibilities, doing bigger cases, or earning more money meant I was more successful. Well, of course, there were always people doing better than me. There always are. And I realized that my definition of success was flawed. Instead of focusing on the gap between what I had and what they had, I started to appreciate just the monumental level of what I had accomplished on my own. It was like shedding a heavy weight and freeing me from the constant pressure to be better. I found my success not in comparison and what maybe I lacked, but in my self-reflection and what I had. Now, there are steps that you can take to help cultivate this abundance mindset. I have 3 strategies or steps today I'd like to talk about to help deprogram the scarcity. Step 1, cultivate a growth mindset. Think of your mind as a garden. Here's a garden again. Just as you tend to your garden, nourish your mind and believe that you can change and grow. Do this by challenging limiting beliefs and embracing your mistakes as learning opportunities. That's the growth mindset, and you'll be more interested in what's possible. You can absolutely develop this and improve this. It's just another skill, and I know you're a master at honing skills. In a nutshell, you'll believe your abilities can be developed as you seek out new experiences and grow. Now, growth mindset is a big topic, I know, and to learn more about this, I recommend the woman who coined the term growth mindset, Carol Dweck. I listened to her book, Mindset, that was the name, which she narrates herself. It was great. But there are also many videos of her walking through this concept free online, which you could hop on and see today. Now, step 2 is to practice gratitude by regularly expressing gratitude for what you have. Okay, so this could be as simple as mindful observation on something that brings you joy. It could also be creating an affirmation that you remind yourself of daily. Or you may write things down that you're grateful for, like in a list or your journal or the bottom of your daily planner. So again, with gratitude, you're shifting focus on what you have versus what you wish for. Now, step 3, surround yourself with a positive network. Choose to spend time with people who have an abundance or growth mindset. Who are the colleagues or mentors that exude that energy that you want? You just want a little piece of that. Hang out with them, interact with them, and you can't help but catch some of that positivity too. So if you struggle with this lingering scarcity mindset, you're not alone. For years, this was a way to survive in medicine. It served a good purpose, really. It preserved our physiological functions so we could keep working. Now it is time to rein that back in and adopt healthier habits. To do this, take a small step today to change the scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. Use one or a few of the tools discussed today, like building your growth mindset, practicing gratitude, or seeking more positive influence in friends or mentors. The advantages are a breath of fresh air when you start to feel that there is enough. You do have resources and opportunities and time to meet personal and professional needs. I mean, imagine waking up every day feeling more energy and inspiration and in control. That's the power of an abundance mindset. By shifting your perspective, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. So take that first step today and discover the possibilities that await you. Now, don't forget to join me next week for another dose of support and inspiration. And until then, take care of yourselves and take care of those who matter most. It's time to take control and thrive. Thank you for tuning in to Inspired Mom MDs. Please share with other physician moms and leave a review if you found value from this podcast.